just got the frame clipped into that bottom sheet, into that ground sheet. So the next step, or the first step, will be putting this fly sheet on first. We're going to put the inner tent on last. So imagine it's throwing, it's beautiful tonight, but imagine it's throwing it down with rain. You've just got to the camp spot. Getting the tent up quickly is of utmost importance. So we get the fly sheet on very quickly, just to get that cover. But I imagine we've still got this tent, inner tent. Just get this out of the bag. Need to get this inside, out of the rain. You can drag this inside. Quickly, more quickly than that. Drag this in, out of the rain. So inside here now, nice and dry. And I'm going to attempt to do this from the inside. Actually, no, I'm not. It might if I get a little bit wet. So what we need to do next is get those clips, and get the frame into the pole and the clips in. So if you can see that, I'm just going to pull the pole, end of the pole out from the bottom sheet. Just feed it through the inner tent, and then feed it through the bottom sheet there. So it's exactly the same on both, on the inner and the ground sheet, and then the fly just simply clips back into it. I unclipped it. I can find the end. There it is. I'll just flip back into it. I might be able to do that actually from inside. I was chucking it down with rain, so I'm not getting so wet. But I'll do it from out here just to show you. Probably have a good next time doing it from inside. Now I'm going to do the same on each one, so you might just want to skip along a little bit on this bit. I'll try and do it as quickly as I can. Put that back in. You have to be careful as well when you pull out the pole from the bottom ground sheet. It tends to try and spring away. I think with the tautness of the frame, it's trying to spring that way. So just kind of try and hold on to it, otherwise it'll spring away and make it a bit trickier to do. So I'll just grab onto the bottom of the sheet, feed that through. There, all good. These little clips on the fly that clip into the inner tent as well. These extra little plastic clips. There's clip in. Attaching that nicely. On the other side as well, that you can't see. So now, the last thing to do is there's these plastic. You might not be able to see on the video, but there's these plastic grips that go onto the frame. They need to go on, obviously, from when you're doing it for the inner tent first. You just clip. They're quite easy to clip in. Now this is a little bit trickier to do like this. So I'm trying to figure out which ones to do first. Probably the middle ones. Yeah. So you can't see me, but I'm doing the middle ones. They're going to clip to the frame first. Actually, leaning on the tent quite hard because it needs to pull up. So I can't actually lean on the can't stand or kneel on the tent. That needs to pull up now. I'm in the tent. I actually did, the first time I did this, I did the clips first, and it seemed to make it a lot harder. But I think now I've got the shape, and I unclip that. So past. actually not too bad if I do it this way. And just finish it off, finish those off. 2 more to do. And that's it. It's all in. And so that's putting on the fly sheet first and the inner last. And I still feel like there's probably a little bit of a more efficient way of getting those clips in. Maybe putting the clips in first. Thing is, when I did it the first time, put the clips in because the inner tent's not clipped to the frame, or not attached to the frame. Didn't have any shape, so I was struggling a bit knowing where those go. But I mean that's the way to do it. But there you go. You see, tent is up. Outside in. That's the outside in manoeuvre. Hi guys, hopefully that's useful for you for when it's pissing it down with rain. And I'm going to keep practicing this and try and get the time down, because this has been 6 minutes. I reckon I can do it quicker than that. Now I know what I'm doing. Alright, I'll catch you later.